Well, y'all, it's morning. Time to throw a little bit of dry food in for the kitty crew. They've already had their little treat. That's Meow Mix for Spooky, which is right here, and Speedy, and Cleo may have showed up. Who knows? Spook, you with me? And what we gotta do today, we gotta get mowing, don't we, Spook? And they just love this dry naturals. And this was sent to him by a viewer. And that's D in Tennessee. That's all they put. On the little note, and it came from Amazon, was D in Tennessee. So, as you can see, Spooky just loves it. And so does Speedy. Yep. But Speedy's already had her morning treat, Meow Mix. They love that stuff. Trixie and Gracie, they're sort of getting to where they don't like it as much anymore. Oh, and like most mornings, we're out a little bit early. We come on out here to the Blueberries, or the Blueberries as I call them, Boo. And what we do, we look us for some nice, plump blueberries. Yep, like right here. We sort of give them a little tickle and a little squish to make sure they're nice and soft. Because if you, like this one right here, this little one, all shriveled up and dry, that'll be nasty. You don't want that. But we got us 4 nice ones there. So we're gonna pop them in the chompers, okay? Hold on. Oh yeah, tasty. A little bit on the sweet side, with a little bit of tart. And see, because of lack of rainfall, which we haven't had now nearly 3 weeks, you can see some of them are drying up and shriveling. And because my beautiful city that I love so much, so proud of their water, I try to go as long as I can without water. But look down here. Ooh, look at that cluster. Nice, plump, and simply lovely. Now I do this, every morning. Blueberries are just coming on. There'll be plenty more, right? Look at those. 5 more. Oh, I'd say those are dime size rabbit eye blueberries. What would you say, Spook? Yep. Spook says he approves. So we'll pop those in the chompers too. Oh yeah. I don't know if y'all can hear me crunching, but those are just lovely. Ooh, those were nice and sweet. Got some more over here. See right there? 3 more. So I can walk out here. You know how healthy and good for you. Just jam-packed full of antioxidants and that. The blueberries are. So at least every morning here now, for probably the month of June through July, we can come out here and eat some blueberries, can't we, Spook? Huh? We sure can. But we got to get mowing grass. So, we're going to go up there, find the mower. Hopefully the tires ain't flat. Hopefully it'll start. Now the city's getting prepared for another neighbor. Spooky, you keep getting in front of my feet. I know. I love you too, buddy. Now, old Spook, he'll go find a safe place. Spooky, here's one of your dishes way out here in the yard. Why'd you do that? Oh, I don't think it's them. Probably some other kind of animal. So we go up here to the meadow. You can see how prolific these yellow flowers are. Personally, I just love them. Personally, I have some haters out there that don't. But I mean, look at this here little place in my yard. Oh, that ain't the only place. Come on down here. Let me show you. You see? They're all throughout here. But look down here. Since I got to pick up a limb anyway, that the wind blew down. Look at this here. Oh my. Now if this don't look like a meadow growing out in nature, well, I don't know what would. Now that's simply beautiful. I don't care who you are. Yep. But today, like other days, me and old Spook here, we gotta get her done, don't we, Spook? We're gonna have to mow them down. Now they're more of a cool season flower, but will they be back? Oh yeah. Now Spooky likes to play with the branches, see? He just loves it. Of course, he loves me too. Spook, you just love it, don't you? Ooh. Ooh. Yep, you do. That's enough playing, Spooky. And we still have yet to burn this off. But I'm thinking this weekend, gotta do it sometime. Then clear all this off. Oh, this is gonna be a toasty one today. Up into the mid-80s, not too bad. Of course, humidity's like about 85% now. So we're gonna check the old Troy built and that. Check tires, give them a kick. Yep, look like we're good so far. That back one there is just a little bit spongy, but I think she'll get by today. And then we'll come by, weed whack all this here. If we have enough grass clippings to cover it all up. Of course, I got some more cardboard to throw out here, but I like to put some grass clippings on top of it, sort of hold it down this time of year. So, now, y'all all can't fit on this mower. And you see Spooky over there. He's over on the cod boat. And as soon as this thing cranks up, he's gonna be gone. Right, Spook? Right now, he wants to be with me. But that ain't gonna last long. Is it, Spook? Come on. Watch this. Nope, didn't go. Think we're gonna have to go choke. There we go. Probably can't hear me now. There we go. I can't even remember when I bought this. So what we gonna do, throw her in gear, we're gonna start getting her done. And then we'll come on back. We'll talk to you a little bit later, okay? Well, y'all, been mowing about 45 minutes. I got the north lawn here done. Got my grass clippings here on the old cod board. We finished out, one length of it there. We'll be sticking something in there. Probably this fall. Gotta go with transplants though. Won't be going with seed, but we're gonna have to take a little break for 2 reasons. I don't know whether you can see it out there, but she's starting to get a little black and ominous. We got a front coming in. Yep, cold front. That heat dome that the weatherman have been talking up for the last 3 weeks is finally weakened. Just like I told y'all. Ain't nothing but high pressure dome. And that's kept all the rain off us that has been in Mississippi, Louisiana, and Texas. Another reason, we're gonna have to take a little short break. You can see right up there we got a hearse and people starting to gather. Yep, I'm getting a new neighbor today. And that's sad. Hopefully they live at the pool, enjoy his life. Now many people that I've noticed around that border the cemetery, they may or may not stop what they're doing. And I guess that's fine. If that's how you want to be. But for me, it's just like when a funeral procession is coming down the highway. I see the lights on, I see the police escort. You know what old Mr. Tom does? He pulls over. He pulls over and sits. And I don't care how long it takes. And I say a prayer for that person to be received in the kingdom of heaven, and that his family and friends are comforted and blessed. They're in their time of loss and great sorrow. Yep, do. But just like today, I don't know, it's around what, 11:30? Time really don't mean much when you're retired. I think it is, because I got a little bit of late start. Trick's been having issues, and they're not, having the funeral yet, but still people start to gather. They're up there chit-chatting, and this is how I pay them some respect, and Lord knows I may know them, I may not. That's not the point. I probably look like a mess, all dusty and dirty. And if I showed you all of me, you'd understand. Because we've been dry for 3 weeks. But like I was saying, out of respect, not just for those who have passed, but their family, friends, and loved ones, I stop as soon as I see people starting to gather. I think that's the right thing to do. I'm sure some don't. Some don't give a damn. Like, I see many who, they're just too darn busy, too full of themselves to even pull over to the side when a funeral procession passes by. And I do know, just stop your typing, that in some states, that's no longer allowed. Just like pulling over and giving access to ambulances and fire trucks. I've heard in some states that's not allowed. But still here, in my part of the South, in Alabama, everybody says we backward, ain't too educated, and all the things bad they say about us, but at least we still give a good right of way to those who came before us and passed away, as well as those who may need help, whether it's ambulances, fire trucks, or whatever, first responders, police, or what have you. And that, I've seen it over the last 20 years, slowly, ceasing to happen. It still does, because some of us OPs, that's old people, we still do it. I taught my children to do it. I've had, friends and family and loved ones in my car, and they'll be staring at their darn phones, And I'll go pull over and they'll hear the gravel or that rumble board on the side of the highway. Ooh, what's going on? And I said, well, can't you see? Well, you don't got to pull over. I mean, what's a few minutes, folks? To show some respect. And it don't matter whether you know them or not. In my mind, that's just how I am. So we do got a cold front coming on. The sky is looking nice, dark, bluish black to the west. And I knew it was coming. And I was hoping it'd go a little bit slower, so I could get the yard done. But that's okay. Not like I'm working anymore. There will be another day, and it don't take long to dry out with us up into the high 80s, low 90s. And that's where we are this week, and probably forevermore till October. So, we tried to get on out here and get her done. And, you know, if it don't rain, and this cold front sort of divides in two, which does happen here for whatever strange reason. I don't know whether it's the lakes or the rivers. But we can have a front come along and for whatever reason, it'll split. Some will go south, some will go north. Other times, as much was the case about 5 or 6 weeks ago, that little bitty tiny band came through, didn't separate, and it was packing some high straight line winds, like I said, 60, 70 plus. And knocked old Mr. Tom's power out for over 19 hours. But we're still here. Didn't lose no food. Cause why? We're prepared. Best we can be. I didn't even hook up the generator. Nope. I had a solar generator that Rudy, Alaska prepper, and his family and viewers sent me for my birthday. Rockwood 300. I made sure I could charge up my cell phone and my GoPros, cameras, and I could have run my desktop off it for about an hour and a half or two. She wasn't quite powerful enough to carry the fridge or the freezer, but that's okay. Fridge and freezer will last, if you don't open it, and based on what kind you got, at least 24 hours, no sweat. 48, if you don't get curious. I know, because I've lived this. So I wasn't even going to drag out the generator, drag out the big long line that I got to have, because it's portable. So I can run it on in the house, attach it to the breaker in the panel box, and do all that. Until we were about at 20 hours, which I must admit, I was within a half hour of doing, when magically, by the grace of God, the power came back on. You know, I give him all credit. It wasn't my doing. So this is where we are today. On Thursday, I think it's June the 3rd, and that's another thing. Whatever date don't mean nothing, unless I got a doctor's appointment, IRS appointment, Social Security appointment, or what have you. Every day is another weekend day once you get retired. I just heard some thunder. And this ain't a big front either. One of those little slim ones, got a slight bow in it. Last time I took one of them for granted, like I said, it was 5 or 6 weeks ago, and it slapped me upside the head. So, I'm gonna go on in the house. Make sure everything's charged up. We're good to go. But I wanted to come on today and show you what old Mr. Tom was up to, of course, as is life. Not when you're doing YouTube for YouTube. This is how videos go. I planned on mowing grass, stopping every once in a while, showing you the progress, maybe even letting a couple of you ride along. And I did, for the 4 or 5 minutes I was on there, 2 of you, I had one on the left hander and one on the right. thankfully y'all behaved and just enjoyed the ride. It's rather stimulating, all that vibration in there, I gotta admit. Us older folks, we could use a little bit of vibratory stimulation, if you know what I mean. But things change. And what you have planned and how it all turns out, you just gotta roll with it. And that's what you gotta do in life. That's what you gotta do in relationships. That's what you gotta do with your ideas and thoughts and wishes. As things change, you gotta adjust and readjust your plan. And we're gonna be talking a little bit about the plan, about what all's been going on here in the next video. Something Mr. Tom ain't done in a while. So, I gotta go in and check on Trix. God knows what she's got into or what she's done since I've been out of the house. Poor old girl's having issues. And Gracie tries her best, lead her along and help her out. Even though Trix tolerates her, she's just old and proud. I guess like me. So, I'm gonna call this one today. I can already feel the temperature dropping like a rock. I can smell rain coming in off that breeze from the west. So we about to get some rain. And since it's not an area drop, has hardly hit this piece of ground, South Alabama, in 3+ weeks, as you saw from the blueberries, we need every drop we can get. By the grace of God, we'll get what he thinks we need. So y'all, till we see y'all in the next video, y'all take the utmost care out there. Stay safe. Get plenty of rest. Eat right. Eat better than Mr. Tom. Garden. Throw something in a pot. Something in the dirt. Hey, go out in the woods and do some guerrilla gardening. Now, I've done it. Right over in the big wood. And nobody get mad at me. Hell, nobody even knew. There's ways to go about it. Grow you a little bit of happiness, okay? Until we see you on the next video, like I say, take care, stay safe. God bless you, your family, friends, and loved ones. Goodbye for now. Yep. It's gonna be a stormy one. Yep. A little bit dusty here. Time to blow off, whack off. Oh, I didn't say that. Pat off. Go in the house and get a little bit of drink. Wash that dust down our throat. See what old Trix and Gracie's up to. It's just another day in paradise. Thank you, God. Trix, what you been up to? Huh? Since I've been out. Was you using your potty like a good girl? I really appreciate that if you continue to always do that, okay? I got a lot going on. Yard, property, house, all those normal things that you don't help me with. Washing clothes, doing dishes, cutting up veg, meat, preparing your food. Well, I just wanted to check on you before I went and washed up some, okay? No. It's gonna turn your back on me. Cause I was outside for a while. Oh, I got to mow the grass. Okay, Trix. I'll go see if Gracie still loves me.